Before the late 1950s, the only objects you would see in the night sky that were out of the ordinary were occasional meteors, shooting stars like the famous Perseid shower of mid-August, or the occasional comet. Hale Bopp was really bright back in 1997, and we now have Comet NEOWISE with us in the northern sky. In 1957, though, the Russians orbited Sputnik 1, and today there are new and sometimes strange lights up in the sky at night. Some 5,000 satellites currently orbit the Earth at various altitudes, and about 1,900 of these are actually operational. They range in size from a metre or so up to several tens of metres, and they weigh from maybe 3 kilograms as micro nanosats right up to 300 tons or more. The exciting thing is increasingly you can spot these slow-moving objects cruising across the sky at night. Conditions have to be right, of course. The sun has to either set a few hours earlier or be on its way to rising. So the sunlight just catches the satellite at the right angle, shining off its solar panels. Sometimes these flash as they go overhead, a bit like a flare. Most satellites you can see orbit from low altitudes between 400 to 1,000 kilometres, and they take about 3 to 5 minutes to cross the sky. The faster their apparent speed, the lower the satellite is in altitude. The most exciting object you can see in the sky for me, though, that's artificial, is the International Space Station, the ISS. Constructed progressively since 2009, this massive 100-metre long orbiting laboratory is really bright when you spot it. Sometimes it's brighter than anything else in the night sky, maybe apart from the moon. So get the visibility times online or download an app for your smartphone. You can regularly see it, and it does orbit at different times of the night, either early evening or early morning. Sometimes its orbit means it will be hidden for maybe 10 days or so. It's still incredible to me that the ISS has 6 people on board, and they float across the sky travelling at 18,000 miles an hour. That's 5 miles, which is 8 kilometres a second, 25 times the speed of sound, way faster than a speeding bullet. So at that speed you get from London to Paris in 26 seconds or so. Recently the satellite numbers have increased dramatically though. Elon Musk's company SpaceX are now sending up hundreds of low-orbiting Starlink satellites to provide worldwide internet coverage. There's now over 420 Starlink satellites in orbit, and thousands more are on their way. Seeing them move across the night sky can be really eerie. If the conditions are just right, you can see a train of them slowly cruising together across the sky. It's strange and confusing at first, a bit like spotting an alien UFO invasion. So again, go online if you can and check out the predicted visibility times for your location for Starlink satellites. For professional astronomers, Starlink have raised concerns. They may well interfere with deep space photography from observatories, particularly for the crucial wide-field cameras that hunt for dangerous asteroids. Apparently, though, SpaceX are cooperating, and they are dulling down the satellite's exterior for the new ones to make them much less reflective. So, happy satellite watching.